In 1974, a Japanese World War II pilot walked out of a Philippine jungle 30 years after the war had ended, and he refused to believe the war was over. His name was Lieutenant Hiroo Onoda, an intelligence officer in the Imperial Japanese Army. He was deployed to Lubang Island in the Philippines in December 1944 with orders to conduct guerrilla operations and, most importantly, never surrender. Never. When Japan announced its surrender in August 1945, Onoda didn't hear the message. Leaflets were dropped, loudspeakers were used, newspapers were left in the jungle. But Onoda believed they were Allied tricks. For decades, he continued sabotage missions with the few men who remained. By the early 1970s, Onoda was the last survivor. Philippine police and locals knew of the mysterious Japanese holdout, but could not convince him to give up his post. Everything changed in 1974 when a young Japanese traveler, Norio Suzuki, found him after days of searching. Onoda still refused to surrender unless his original commanding officer came personally. Japan located Major Yoshimi Taniguchi, now a bookseller. He traveled to Lubang and formally relieved Onoda of duty. Only then did the pilot lay down his rifle. Onoda returned to Japan after 30 years of war, a soldier whose loyalty outlived the conflict itself. His story became a reminder of how belief, duty, and isolation can trap a person in a war long after the world has moved on. History's lesson? Sometimes the hardest battle is accepting peace.